If you're tired of the same old grid-like streets in your hometown, check out these bizarre and bewildering roads from around the world. If you're the kind of traveler who seeks out the unusual and unexpected, you won't want to miss these offbeat streets that will leave you scratching your head. So let's start. Do you know about most crooked street where speed limit is 8 km per hour? Most crooked street in U.S., Lombard Street, San Francisco, USA. The street is famous for a small section near the top of Russian Hill, between Hyde and Leavenworth Streets. Here the hill is so steep, 27 degrees, that it would be too dangerous for most vehicles, so between 1922 and 1923 this part of Lombard Street was transformed into a switchback with 8 sharp turns. Cars can only drive downhill, eastbound towards Leavenworth Street. The crooked section of the street, which is about 1/4 mile, 400 meters long, is reserved for one-way traffic traveling east downhill and is paved with red bricks. The speed limit in this section is 5 miles per hour, 8.0 kilometers per hour. Do you know about the steepest street in the world, Baldwin Street, New Zealand? Baldwin Street in a suburban part of New Zealand's southern city of Dunedin is considered the world's steepest residential street. A short straight street a little under 350 meters, 1,150 feet long, Baldwin Street runs east from the valley of the Lindsay Creek up the side of Signal Hill towards Apoho, rising from 30 meters 98 feet above sea level at its junction with North Road to 100 meters 330 feet above sea level at the top. Its lower reaches are only moderately steep, and the surface is asphalt, but the upper reaches of this cul-de-sac are far steeper, and surfaced in concrete 200 meters or 660 featuring long, for ease of maintenance and for safety in Dunedin's frosty winters. For every 2.86 meters traveled horizontally, the elevation rises by 1 meter. Widest street in the world, 9 de Julio, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires, Argentina, features the widest avenue in the world. At over 300 feet wide, 9 de Julio Avenue occupies a gap of an entire block in the city grid, hence its incredible width. Crossing the avenue at street level often requires a few minutes, as all intersections have traffic lights. Under normal walking speed, it takes pedestrians normally 2 to 3 green lights to cross its 12 lanes of traffic. Longest street in the world, Yonge Street, Ontario, Canada. The longest street in the world is Yonge Street, pronounced Young, referred to as Main Street, Ontario, connects the shores of Lake Ontario in Toronto in Canada to Lake Simcoe, a gateway to the upper Great Lakes. Actually, it starts on the Toronto lakeshore and winds its way northwesterly along Highway 11 to Rainy River, Ontario, at the Minnesota border. Yonge Street is listed in the Guinness Book of Records as the longest street in the world at 1.896 kilometers, 1,178 miles, and the construction of this street is designated an event of national historic significance. Largest roundabout in the world, Putrajaya, Malaysia. World's largest roundabout, Putrajaya, Malaysia. Putrajaya is in the south of Kuala Lumpur. It is a new political center. The loop length of it is 3.4 kilometers. The roundabout is situated around a beautiful hill and green parks. Most confusing roundabout in the world, Magic Roundabout, Swindon, UK. The Magic Roundabout in Swindon, England was constructed in 1972 and consists of 5 mini roundabouts arranged in a circle. In 2009 it was voted the 4th scariest junction in Britain, in a poll by Britannia Rescue. To be fair, once understood, this intersection is amazingly functional and actually designed to reduce overall congestion. However, it is certainly an urban wonder and highly perplexing to the initiated. Shortest street in the world, Ebenezer Place, Scotland. Ebenezer Place is credited by the Guinness Book of Records as being the world's shortest street at 2.06 meters, 6 featuring 9 in. The street has only one address, the front door of No. 1 Bistro, which is part of McKay's Hotel. Shortest street in the world. Photo source. The street originated in 1883, when Ebenezer Place was constructed. The owner of the building, a hotel at the time, was instructed to paint a name on the shortest side of the hotel. It was officially declared a street in 1887. The narrowest street in the world, Spreuerhofstrasse, Germany. Spreuerhofstrasse is the world's narrowest street, found in the city of Reutlingen, Baden-Württemberg, Germany. It ranges from 31 centimeters, 12.2 in, at its narrowest to 50 centimeters, 19.7 in, at its widest. The lane was built in 1727 during the reconstruction efforts after the area was completely destroyed in the massive citywide fire of 1726 and is officially listed in the Land Registry Office as City Street No. 77.